What's up, guys? Just here by my channel. Tonight, be doing review for Monday Night Raw. So it's good too. Then, Jey Uso is shown out in the lobby of MSG, and he heads to the ring for his match. For the first match, Jey Uso versus Grayson Waller with Austin Theory. We get the bell. Waller and Uso lock up a couple of times, and Waller gets Uso in a headlock. Uso is taken down with the shoulder check, but comes back with an elbow to Waller. Waller is slammed and punched in the corner. Waller takes down Uso and mounts him with the punches to the hit punches to the head. Uso is thrown into the ring post, shoulder first, and Waller stomps on him. Waller connects with some punches to the gut, but gets kicked in the corner. Uso knocks Waller out of the ring, and knees in the ring, and hits a suicide dive to Waller outside the ring. Theory pulls on Uso's feet, allowing Waller to tank down Uso outside the ring, and we cut commercial. Back from break, Waller kicks Uso on the mat and climbs the turnbuckles. Waller walks on the middle rope and hits an elbow on Uso and covers for a 2 count. Uso gets kicked on the mat. Uso gets on his feet, starts punching Waller. Waller walks into a super kick. Sorry guys, not me. It's a stupid ad keeps on popping up. And a Samoan drop out by Uso. Uso hits a hip attack in the corner on Waller and goes for an Uso splash, but Theory distracts Uso. Waller is sent out of the ring, and Uso tries for a suicide dive and gets hung up on the ropes. Waller hits a flatliner on Uso and covers for a near fall. Waller punches Uso and covers for a 2 count. Waller kicks and hits a right hand on Uso and then runs into a super kick. Uso super kicks Theory and then spears Waller and gets the win. So winner is Jey Uso. After the match, Uso is attacked by Theory, Theory and attacked by Theory, and both Theory and Waller take turns beating on Uso. Uso gets Waller out of the ring and spears Theory. Uso hits a Uso splash on Theory, and out of nowhere, Gunther comes in the ring and slaps Uso in a sleeper hold and knocks out Uso in the ring. Seth Rollins and CM Punk are shown stretching and getting prepared for the steel cage match later. Jey Uso is being iced backstage in the medical room. Alpha Academy comes up to him to check on him to make sure he is okay. He says he is. Akira Tozawa, Otis, and Maxine Dupri leave him to attend to his wounds. Alright, segment coming up. Logan Paul. Oh my god. Logan Paul. Stupid ad thing. Logan Paul comes out to the ring. On the way to the ring, he rips a fan's shirt. That says "I hate Logan Paul" and gets in the ring and gets on the mic. Paul tries to talk on the mic, but he barely can with the amount of booing. He says he doesn't associate with people like AJ Styles because he's Logan Paul and compares himself to The Rock and John Cena. Whatever, dude. He says he's shocked that Cody Rhodes rejected an opportunity of a lifetime and says nice guys finish last. He says his soul is for sale and makes sure The Rock knows. Paul says everyone is here to see him and the celebrities come to Raw to see him. He talks to Andrew Schultz in the audience and asks who Schultz is here to see, and he tells him he's here to see CM Punk or Seth Rollins in a steel cage match, and that no one came to see Logan Paul. He says he's here to see AJ Styles, and Paul throws Schultz over the barricade and throws him in the ring. Paul goes to slam Schultz, and AJ Styles runs out and takes down Paul. Styles hits the phenomenal forearm on Paul and high fives Schultz, and Paul rolls out of the ring and starts walking away. Styles tells him to get back in the ring and to not run from Styles. Paul leaves and Styles and Schultz celebrate in the ring. Hold on, guys. Shit, man. Stupid ad. Alright, we are taking back to last week's Raw where we are shown highlights from the Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky match. Alright, second match coming out, Tornado Tag Team match, LWO, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. The bell rings and all four men go at it. Lee and Kingston go on one end and Mysterio and Woods on the other. The New Day is punched the opposite ends of the ring, and the LWO boys hit a Bulldogs on Kingston and Woods. The fight rolls outside the ring. Mysterio beats on Woods on the announce table and then is slammed into the ring post. Lee and Mysterio get out a table from underneath but are attacked by Kingston. And Woods. The New Day puts a table back under the ring, and LWO then takes out both Woods and Kingston outside the ring. Kingston is rolled back in the ring, and the table is dragged out again by Mysterio and Lee. LWO goes to slam Kingston through the table, but Woods and Kingston are able to counter. Mysterio is thrown into steel steps, and Lee is powerbombed outside the ring, and we cut a commercial break. where we come back to the New Day and annihilating the LWO in the ring. Woods beats on Mysterio and sends him out of the ring, and Lee is getting double teamed on the top rope. Lee fights out the superplex. New Day had a plan, and Lee and Kingston then fight on the top rope. Mysterio tries to help, but Woods takes down and gets on the ropes as well. Mysterio has scissors on Woods, and Lee stomps on Kingston's chest and curses for a 2 count. Lee hurricanrana Woods through the table, and in the middle of the ring, Kingston tries to roll up Mysterio. Mysterio hits a springboard crossbody and covers for 2. Mysterio hits the 619 on Kingston and goes for a frog splash, but Kingston gets his knees up, and Lee breaks a pin. Lee sends Kingston since where am I at? Alright, it's Frostman easily breaks the pin. Here I am. Lee sends Kingston out of the ring as a suicide dive swanton on Kingston. A masked luchador comes out and beats up Lee and Mysterio, and we see it's an American-made luchador mask, and the masked lucha runs away. Kingston throws Woods back in the ring and sets up Mysterio for a double team and Mysterio for the win. So winners are the New Day. Damn. Alright, Finn Balor is backstage discussing how much he disliked Braun Breaker. The rest of the Judgment Day comes in. Dominic Mysterio tells Balor he got Balor an IC title match against Breaker next week, and all Balor has to do is sign the contract. Alright, segment coming out with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' music plays throughout MSG, and Rhodes makes his way to the ring. Rhodes gets on the mic and asks New York what they want to talk about. Rhodes says MSG is the home base of the WWE, and then brings up his WrestleMania opponent John Cena and says Cena is not here tonight. He talks about Cena being a sellout and how it was an easy decision for him to not be here. He says he doesn't have an issue with Cena being a part-time wrestler or having a lighter schedule, but he has an issue with Cena's action at the Elimination Chamber. And after he talks about Cena posting on X and how he said he did what he needed to be done, he calls Cena a moron and says there was a time when Cena was best for business. But he's not sure anymore due to the reaction Cena's name brings now. He says the business has changed and he may not be the best for the business anymore. He says Cena's dream of being a 17-time champion will never happen because he won't let it. Rose tells Cena that he's the captain now, and drops the mic and leaves. Right, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio are shown walking backstage. Rodriguez takes on Bayley next. Alright, so it's third match coming up. Bayley versus Raquel Rodriguez with Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. We get the bell and the women lock up. Rodriguez slams Bayley using her hair and then swings her into the turnbuckles. Bayley is knocked outside the ring and Bayley is kicked and then thrown back in the ring. Bayley starts with right hands to Rodriguez's back and Rodriguez shoulder tackles Bayley to the mat. Bayley goes for an arm drag, but Rodriguez uses her strength and shoulder tackles Bayley. Tackles Bayley. Bayley slams against Rodriguez in the corner, and Rodriguez then grabs Bayley and swings Bayley around, hits a fallaway slam on Bayley. Has fence on Bayley. I'm sorry, guys, and climbs the ropes. Bayley pulls her down and punches her in the corner and knees Rodriguez in the face. Bayley punches Rodriguez on the apron, and we cut a commercial break. Back from commercial break, Bayley baits on Rodriguez in the corner, and Rodriguez takes down Bayley with a clothesline. Rodriguez goes for a late drop on the apron, but Bayley moves out of the way. Bayley punches Rodriguez between the ropes and hangs her up on the middle rope. Hits a stunner off the top rope onto Rodriguez through the middle rope. Bayley hits a sliding clothesline and covers for a 2. Bayley is thrown across the ring, and then Rodriguez tries for a suplex, but Bayley slips out and rolls up Rodriguez for a 2 count. Bayley gets Rodriguez on the mat and climbs the ropes and hits a flying elbow and covers for a near fall. Rodriguez tries to clothesline Bayley, who counters and hits a suplex and covers for a 2 count. Rodriguez is sent out of the ring and Bayley kicks her through the ropes. Bayley slams Rodriguez face first into the ring post and gets in the ring. Mysterio distracts the ref, allowing Liv Morgan to get involved. Bayley goes for a suicide dive on Rodriguez, but Rodriguez catches her and slams her on the announce table. Bayley runs into the ring and is booted by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has a Tijuana bomb and gets the win. So winner is Raquel Rodriguez. Alright, Kelly catches up with Chad Gable and asks him about his attack on Mysterio and Lee. Gable says that wasn't him and he thinks it was wild what happened. Kelly mentions that the masked luchador was wearing exactly what he's wearing and had his stature, whatever, and Gable still denies it. Kelly asks him to stop lying, and behind them we see the luchador getting arrested, leaving Kelly flabbergasted. It was him. We all know it was Chad Gable. Alright, Sky Dakota bump fist and Sky starts walking to ringside. Alright, we have segment coming up with Sky. Michael Cole is in the ring and invites Sky. Cole says Sky is going to WrestleMania and asks her how she's feeling. Sky says it's a dream to be here at MSG as a champion. She says she proved that the impossible is possible. Excuse me. And now she's over the moon to be the champion going into WrestleMania. Cole then invites out Sky's challenger, Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair makes her way to the ring. Belair congratulates Sky, and Cole asks if Belair thinks she was responsible for Ripley's loss. Belair apologizes to Ripley for disrespecting her, but she wasn't going to let Ripley put her hands on her, and nothing happened. Ripley comes out with a microphone in hand. Ripley asks why Belair was out for her match and asks Belair what she wanted to help Sky because Belair knows she can beat Ripley. She tells Belair to mind her own business and focus on Jade and Naomi. Ripley and Belair get in each other's faces, and Sky tries to break them up, but they both push Sky. Sky slaps both Belair and Ripley and leaves the ring as Ripley and Belair stand in the ring shocked. Man, when she did that, I was like, damn, that was like crazy, man. Sorry, guys, I was looking at something real quick. Alright, anyway, Seth Rollins and CM Punk are shown walking backstage ahead of their match, and Rollins makes his way out to the ring. Guerrero and Sammy Vaquero are shown sitting in the audience. Alright, main event coming up. Man, Raw went fast tonight. So anyways, so this is the fourth match, main event. Steel cage match, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. The second Punk enters the ring. Rollins and Punk go at it. They trade punches and chops and continue to have a fist fight around the ring. Rollins rips off Punk's shirt and chops him. Punk punches Rollins back. They now start slapping and punching each other. Punk goes for a kick, but Rollins dodges it, and they punch some more. Rollins and Punk now trade chops in the ring and go back to punch each other. Punk tries for the GTS, and Rollins counters and powerbombs Punk against the steel cage, and we cut a commercial break. Oh my god, this stupid fucking ad. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, we come back to Raw. Rollins is throwing Punk into a steel cage over and over again. Rollins slaps Punk, and Punk starts punching Rollins back. Rollins throws Punk into the cage and smashes his face against the cage. Rollins chokes out Punk and then kicks Rollins in the midsection. Rollins clubs Punk, and Rollins is taunting Punk by standing by the open cage and telling Punk he can leave. Punk flips off Rollins and start punching. By the way, they blacked out the middle finger. Golly, man, I thought this was supposed to be like the biggest. Oh, goddamn. It's like they lied to us. So, anyways, shit. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so sorry, I lost myself. Rollins goes to powerbomb Punk into the cage, but Punk counters and Rollins into the cage. Punk then hits the GTS on Rollins, and both men are laid out. Punk kicks Rollins between the cage and ropes, and then smashes Rollins' face into the cage. Punk kicks Rollins in the back of the head and taunts Rollins like he did before. Punk kicks Rollins in the corner and hits a neck breaker on Rollins. Punk hits several standing elbows on a flying Rollins, and then climbs the top rope and hits a flying elbow on Rollins. Punk climbs the turnbuckle again. It's another flying elbow on Rollins. Punk goes up again, and it's a third elbow and covers for a 2 count. Punk climbs the cage and gets to the top, and Rollins climbs the cage as well, and they're both on the top of the cage. Train blows. Rollins hits a superplex off the top rope and covers for a near fall. Rollins and Punk punch each other in the center of the ring, and Punk tries for the GTS. Rollins counters and goes for the pedigree. Punk counters as GTS and covers for a near fall. Rollins slaps Punk in an STF, and Punk counters and puts Rollins in a submission hold. Submission hold, and Rollins breaks the hold. Rollins hits a curb stomp on Punk and covers for a 2 count. Punk hits another GTS and covers Rollins for a near fall. Punk hits a curb stomp on Rollins, and Rollins kicks out. Punk takes down Rollins and goes for another GTS, and Rollins counters and hits a GTS on Punk, and then curb stomps for Punk and covers for a near fall. Rollins hits a curb stomp from the middle row on Punk. Roman Reigns runs out to the ring and chokes out Seth Rollins, and the ref calls for the bell. So winner by disqualification, Seth Rollins. Well, he's already out of the ring, so that's a winner. Anyways, after the match, Rollins hits a Superman punch and spears Rollins. Rollins is thrown into the barricade, and then Reigns delivers a curb stomp to Rollins. Reigns places Rollins' head on the steel steps, and Adam Pearce and the officials run down and stops Reigns. Reigns then locks his eyes on Punk in the ring, being attended to by Paul Heyman. Reigns runs into the ring and throws Punk into a steel ring, into a steel cage, and then spears him as Heyman stands in the corner praying to Roman Reigns, and the show goes out there. Damn, that was crazy, man. Man. So yeah, Rollins won that steel cage match because Roman Reigns took him out and stuff. So yeah, man, that was crazy, man. And now Roman Reigns is pissed, still pissed off what happened at the Royal Rumble and stuff. So yeah, man, that was crazy. Good show tonight and stuff, but man, I wish they didn't, how you say, believe, like, they did it twice though, but they bleeped out some of the bad words too for Netflix on Netflix. So okay, to you guys, who cares if they flipped off each other and stuff? Like, why would they blink? They faded to black doing the middle fingers and shit. It's Netflix. You can do whatever you want. Fuck PG and stuff. Golly, man. Triple H promised us they're gonna do whatever they want and stuff, but I feel like they lied to us about what was going on, what's gonna happen on Netflix and stuff. But you know what, whatever. That's okay. It was good, anyways, and stuff. But I wish they didn't bleep out the bad words and the middle fingers and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it and stuff. So and not whatever. So like, subscribe, hit the button, leave a comment. If you guys don't leave a comment stuff, I don't care what you guys do. And that was it. And I see you guys in next video for AEW Dynamite. Alright? Laters.